mid-March. It's a wild, wet and windy afternoon outside here in the forest garden. The ducks are really enjoying themselves though. Oh, look at them. And it's the perfect excuse to get on with all those indoory sorts of jobs that I otherwise wouldn't get around to doing. And this afternoon I'm making an ecobrick, quite a popular buzzword of late. But what is an ecobrick and why am I making one? Well, back in October I was driving down the M4 motorway on the way to Avebury and I passed a landfill site. I've always known what landfills are and that they exist, but I'd never actually seen one. And I didn't like it. And then serendipitously the next day somebody showed me an ecobrick that they had begun to make, and I thought it was a rather good idea, and I really didn't want to be responsible for anything else of mine going to landfill, but wasn't quite sure what to do about it. So then I had the rather ambitious but naive idea of never being responsible for sending anything to landfill again. And I made my first ecobrick. Sorry, chrysanthemums. There's 2 chrysanthemum morifoliums there. Pot mums, they're sometimes called. Really good for absorbing lots of toxic stuff in the air indoors. This is my first ecobrick. This is my second ecobrick. And I'm just making my third ecobrick, and all the plastic waste, everything that can't be recycled, is stuffed into these bottles. And it's now March, so that's I ought to be able to count without using my fingers. November, December, January, February. That's nearly 5 months worth of my plastic waste in those 2 2-litre bottles. And there are an increasing number of collection points that take the ecobricks once you've made them, but I've decided to keep mine on site just to take extra responsibility for it, and also because the collection points like you to make your bottles up to a particular weight depending on the size of the bottle. Like I think it's 650 grams that a 2-litre bottle has to be, and I'm a little bit short of the mark because I haven't had any instruction on how to stuff it into the bottle, so mine are not quite as dense as they should be. But I hear they're being used in all kinds of building projects for insulation in houses and to make greenhouses and all kinds of things. But I'm keeping mine here on site so I can make things from them like cold frames and I don't know what. And because I have to stuff all the plastic into these bottles, it really does make me buy things with less plastic packaging because I have to go through the work of putting it into the bottle. Although it isn't that hard to do. I'll just give you an example. You can see here behind me I've got all the plastic that I've used in the last couple of weeks drying out on the line, because before it goes into the bottle it has to be clean, as in free of any food residue, and dry, because if it does have any moisture or any food in there, then it could start fermenting or rotting, and that would give off methane and other gases which would make the bottle explode possibly, and it wouldn't be good for whatever structure that would have been built from it. So assuming that the plastic can't be recycled and it's clean and dry, take it and it's good to have a ramming stick to push it through the neck of the bottle. This one's a bamboo cane, which I would not recommend because it can splinter. And I have access to lots of different kinds of wood here, so I don't know why I'm still using this dangerous bamboo cane. Something more solid, like a wooden spoon handle, would be ideal. And then you pack it. Well, you can cut it up first. Pack it into the bottle. It's one of those things that's actually really easy, but now I'm trying to show you. I'm having trouble doing it. Also, wider necked bottles are more ideal. But, that's it. And it really is amazing how it just disappears down into the bottle. It's quite an interesting time capture of all the things that I've consumed as well. Different things there. Some weird sugar-free biscuits and the various tops of milk bottles, and the occasional chocolate wrapper, and something a punnet of fruit was wrapped in. And there's the bottle that was at Christmas time when there was lots of plastic sweet wrappers and some aspirin from when I was ill. But once they're built into a structure, then that will be all rendered over and you won't see it, because they're not the most attractive of things. It's now stopped raining, so I'm going to go outside and see if the duckies would like some more pellets. I'm hoping they will not, because they should be full up on slugs. Thank you very much for watching, and see you soon. Bye!